first half. His decision-making was really flawless.
That being the case, Steve, I think they want him to be more assertive in the second half. Look to take more shots. Be a little more shot hungry, even the tough ones.
Irving and Waiters, the guards. LeBron is the 3, with Thompson at the 4. And it's Noel in at the 5. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Now, here is Irving. Noel sets a screen for LeBron. Irving kicks to Waiters. Launches it. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 4 assists in the game.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically, no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
They set the pick. Jennings passes to Stokes. Thompson comes with the double team. Stolen by Thompson. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. And Thompson throws it down.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And what a play to make in a close game. A potential momentum builder.
Jennings dishes to Smith. That's good. Smith's got 6 points.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
The drive by James. Cleveland moving it around. Waiters gets a wide open look. Again, the Cavaliers score.
Nothing but money for them to start the half. They've made all 3 of their shot attempts.
Pistons have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Ellis kicks to Smith. Back to Ellis. Now the feed to Jennings. Passes it to Drummond. 5 to shoot. It's rebounded by Cleveland. LeBron's got his 4th rebound in this one. Irving can't hit.
Now still a great start to the half after hitting their first 3 even before that miss.
And that one's good. That's 12 points for Monte Ellis.
With a much bigger man guarding him, that's not an easy shot to get off. Never mind to knock down. Terrific basket.
Kicks to Waiters. Dishes to Noel. And the pass to Irving. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Irving's got 8.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
Well, this game has been tough, Clark. I mean, they're getting after it. I think they're starting to run a little bit low on energy possibly.
Free throw drop for Smith. And Josh Smith drops them both.
Well, Josh Smith in this one, he has 8 points and he's getting it done on the glass too.
Now you're right, Clark. He's done some really nice work inside.
Looking at the Pistons, Kevin, let's see how they performed over the last month in the NBA League rankings. First in fewest turnovers per game. 6th in opponent points per game. And they're in the top 10 getting into the passing lanes and coming up with steals.
And what's most impressive out of all those numbers, Clark, is the few turnovers that they commit. Because now all of a sudden you're executing, you're putting a lot of pressure on the defense because they know they're not going to force a lot of steals and get out in transition to find easy points. Gotta love the finger roll up and over the defense.
For Cleveland, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Outside Jennings. Smith with a screen on Irving. The drive by Smith. Kicks it out to Jennings. In the corner, Smith with it. From deep. They shoot again. And the basket by Stokes. Stokes has got 8 points.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that they've been able to dominate.
Yeah, they've chased down that pumpkin often.
Trying to get open is Irving. Another 3 for Cleveland. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
One heck of a game. I mean, guys, this has been outstanding in terms of the effort that both sides have been able to put out.
Looking over there at Steve, he's enjoying every second of it, Mark.
Yeah, me too. Man, this has been great, guys. The fans getting their money's worth here. Both teams just playing so hard out there.
He lobs it up. It's tipped. Left side, Jennings. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Jennings has got it all tied up now for the Pistons. Cleveland's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. James outside. Thompson sets the pick for LeBron. Back to Irving. And Noel kicks to Irving from deep. Another shot, and the foul called on the Detroit Pistons. P.J. Augustine's checked in for Monte Ellis. On defense, Detroit. Thompson, a screen on Smith. James, the pass to Waiters. LeBron dishes to Waiters. Good work defensively by Smith.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Outside Jennings. He kicks it to Augustine. Smith on the wing. Outside Jennings. Shot clock at 6. Blanketed by the D. Fights to the rim for the layup. Jennings has got 19 points.
Well, he wasn't phased at all by the bigger man on him, and on the low block, I thought he might be.
You know, Steve, I thought maybe he'd prefer to bring him out to the perimeter, but whatever works, go to it.
LeBron kicks to Noel. And Dion Waiters, the bucket on the assist by Noel. Noel's got 3 assists tonight. For Detroit, they've gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Out to the right wing. Waiters against Augustine. Here's Smith. The Cavaliers pull it in. James has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Irving. Lays it up and banks it in. Irving's got 4 points this quarter.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Outside Jennings. Smith sets the pick for Jennings. Smith outside. Puts up a 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
And this has not been a quarter for him to remember.
Yeah, it sure hasn't, Steve. I mean, he's been doing his invisible man impersonation here, hasn't he?
Baseline jumper. Hits the front of the rim and out.
And his mechanics are just all out of whack now. He just has no feel for his shot.
Well, his numbers certainly back that fact up. I mean, he has gone ice cold here.
Again, Irving missing.
He had a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
Augustine passes to Jennings. Pass to Smith. Shot clock at 5. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
Very poor shot selection there, guys.
Irving attacking. Inside. There's Noel. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. The Cavaliers have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. And the first one at the line is good. Both teams will make substitutions. He doesn't get the second one. Pistons trail by 3. Looking to get it going. Augustine, no luck. Noel down low. And the dunk by James.
Oh, smooth finish.
Well, he's certainly the one they want on the end of those breaks. He always finishes strong.
Detroit's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Marshall dishes to Caldwell Pope. Augustine in the corner. Looking to end the drought. Love grabs the board. Love's got his 4th rebound in this one.
He's given them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
That would have been a nice alley-oop there.
Well, you got to love the effort, though. Almost showtime.
Augustine, no luck.
Terrific defense at the rim. They got right in his path.
You know, that's part of what great defenders do. They get not only in your path, but in your
Oh, man.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying hard to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Well, you know what the questions are about now? It's their defense, that's for sure.
Anderson Varejão's checked in for the Cavaliers. Ennis comes in for LeBron. And Marshall kicks to Augustine. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Stolen by Varejão. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Ennis ends it in.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
Pistons trailed by 9. Now Marshall. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Augustine passes to Stokes. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And you can feel the momentum swinging. They needed that shot badly.
Steve, I sense some frustration here. It seems like they're getting a little frustrated. It's understandable because they've given up this big run. Terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and then excellent transition offense.
Well, it all stems from the aggressive defense. When you attack defensively and you can force some mistakes, now it's off to the races.
Here's Love, and there's another one for the Cavaliers.
Solid work right there, and again, the field goal percentages. Look at the discrepancy between these two teams in the second half.
Well, you're right. We've got one team moving crisply to get good shots, and the other team just a bit stagnant.
And Marshall kicks to Caldwell Pope. Buries the long-range jumper. Caldwell Pope's got 7.
You know, defensively, you cannot forget about him. They gave him a wide-open look there.
Feeds to Ennis. Pass to Hernandez. The 3. And that one's good. Dellavedova's got the lead back up to 9 now for Cleveland.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading punches, that's how you answer.
Passes to Stokes. Augustine from outside. That's good. Augustine's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
They didn't get a chance to knock one down in the first, but the defense left him a look, and he nailed it. He'll make them pay when he's open.
Love in the post. He's guarded by Bass. And Love gets it to go.
The shot quality is very good here, and they're making most of them this half.
Oh, the way they're converting on seemingly every shot, I wouldn't be surprised to see their field goal percentage just keep going up.
Here's Marshall to the left side wing. Wide open. Augustine, no luck. There's 53 seconds left to play in the 3rd. The dish to Ennis. He feeds it to Love. Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
So both teams making some changes here. .44 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. And the pass to Stokes. To the middle, tipped away. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it, the fast break chance. And Ennis slams it in.
Boy, the kind of moments you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game when they've got it clicking. It's really explosive.
High octane for sure.
Yeah, turning defensive pressure into offensive opportunities, that's what it's all about.
Here's Stokes. Drummond trying to get himself free. Stokes can't get it to go. He lobs it up. Fast break Detroit. Here's Caldwell Pope. That's in. Augustine with the assist. Augustine's got 4 assists in the game. 5 seconds left to play in the 3rd. And a wide open look for Irving. Can't drop the tough 3-pointer. The third quarter comes to a close. Cleveland ahead, up by 8. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway.